Hello and welcome back to my video again. Something happened last night and it was really strange and weird. I was laying on my back, which I seldomly do because it hurts my back. And for those of you who don't know, I was in a car accident years ago and hurt my spine. I have disc injuries, permanent. So I'm on my back and I'm dreaming that my stomach's hurting. Then I'm slowly waking up and I'm having this intense pain in the V of my ribs. That's usually an indication that you have an ulcer that you didn't know about, or your ulcer is active, meaning it's giving you a lot of pain because something intense is going on. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, that is excruciating. And I rolled over on my left side and I grind my fist in the V of my ribs. Now to my left, which is the way I rolled, I have a body pillow. And sometimes I will wrap around that because it helps my spine. But somehow I was on it, not sure how in a way, but I was grinding my fist in my ribs in hopes to relieve the pain. And it seemed not to help, so I rearranged my hand in a way where I had some skin from my stomach in my hand, and it's like I had these knuckles right here. I had my hand shaped like this, I think, and had these knuckles just shoved in there in the V of my rib cage. And I remember sitting there thinking, I'm going to have to get up and go to a Walgreens or something that's still open, because Walmart's not open that late anymore, and see if I can get some kind of antacid. And usually Mylanta helps me. And I'm sitting there and I didn't even want to roll over to see what time it was, so I don't even know what time it was. And I remember throwing a thought out there to my star family, my guides, whoever was listening, and I'm like, help, help, please help. I am in extreme pain. And I remember I couldn't roll in the ball tight enough. I couldn't shove my fist in my ribs tight enough. And I'm sitting there in my head, and I'm really groggy because of my sleeping medicine. So I know I haven't been asleep very long. And I'm rocking back and forth. And I'm just in my head thinking, I am not going to be able to get up. I'm not going to be able to stand up straight because this is really bad. And I'm just pleading, please help me, please help me. And I was like that what felt like forever. But I remember after for so long, and I'm going to guess it was about 30 minutes, I remember it was subsiding. And I'm sitting there thinking, oh, that's weird. Because when I have an ulcer attack, it does not go away until I take medicine. Or it lasts days or even hours. But I remember thinking, oh, it's easing. And it was, the pain was for a while. It was lasting for a while. But when I noticed the pain was subsiding, I remember I kind of rolled over and kind of stretched out my body thinking, that was horrible. And what was that? Because it was so different. And then I rolled over my right side, and I still felt kind of an achiness in the same area. So I kind of drew my knees up and tried to go to sleep. And this morning I woke up, but I felt a little off. I'm like, okay, is it still hurting? Do I need to leave and go get some medicine? I don't know, I'm confused. So I ate and my stomach got upset. Not painful, just got upset. And throughout the day today, I'm thinking, what was that? That was really strange. Now, mind you, I don't remember if this happened before, during, or after, because like I said, I was groggy. But I woke up at some point and I had very mild, light body vibrations. And I'm laying here on the bed and I'm thinking, oh, okay, they're here. And I opened my eyes to see if I could see them. I didn't see anything, but I didn't roll over. I didn't turn my head or anything. I went back to sleep. Now I want to kind of back up a little bit here. Maybe a week ago, I haven't went to sleep yet. I was fixing to go to sleep. And I did a video on this where it felt like they were winding or screwing a wine corkscrew thing in my stomach and then ripping it out. I had a friend that I fully trust. He's very accurate in his channeling. He said that Grace took me, inserted something there, and then my star family and or guides were removing it. And removing it, it didn't hurt. It just felt weird, and it ached. It was uncomfortable. I'll just say that. It was mildly uncomfortable. And it's been a while, so I really don't know exactly how uncomfortable it was, but I remember thinking, can you put me to sleep, because this is uncomfortable and I really don't want to feel it. I don't know if it happened again, or if there was something left behind, or what that was. Today my system is off. It feels upset, and yeah, I don't know what that was about. I hadn't had a visit that I noticed in a couple of days, or a few days actually. And when that happens, I kind of get anxiety, because they are my safe blanket. They're my positivity. And so they help me remain here. And I kind of threw an agreement out there shortly after my awakening, because I hadn't seen them in a while, and I threw an agreement out there. I will stay here as long as you come and see me. As long as we have these visits that keep going, I will stay here. Because there's been a few instances since my awakening, I didn't want to be here. And that's as far as I'll go with that topic. That was a very interesting night for me. I have thought also, I'm going to sleep with my indoor cam on, which I have it in my room. And I did one little short, tiny video of what happened once. And you probably can go back and find it. It's me laying on my bed and I'm asleep, and I had my arm across my chest, and underneath my arm it lit up. And then as it lit up, an orb like fell from the ceiling either into me or beside me. I couldn't make it out. I don't know. I'm wanting to see if I can catch anything else. My friend that I was just telling you about, who channels really well, he's got a friend who leaves her cam on, and she captures all of her visits. So I'm kind of hoping I can, because seeing them has decreased. I feel them and sometimes hear them, but seeing them has decreased. I still see them, but not as much as I would like. Not much else going on. I'm home today for the 4th, and I go back to work tomorrow. I'm going to keep on trying to do videos every day. I'm really trying. It's just hard to find topics. So I'm going to end this for now. I just wanted to do a quick video to get it out there while I'm feeling kind of decent. And I love you all. I sincerely mean that. And I'm sending you love, light, and peace. Bye.